What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. This one is going to be a Call of Duty ranking video. We're gonna rank all of these CODs, see how they go against each other head to head, and see which one is the best in my opinion. Um, don't get mad at me. This is solely based off my opinion and what I think. So sorry, I was looking at my little dog, man. He's over here tweaking. But we're gonna get straight into it from S to never played. We're gonna start off with I don't know which one this is. I can't really see. Uh, Call of Duty. This is the first one. Never played that. I'm way too young to play that. A lot of people think I'm old, but I'm not old enough to be playing that one. These first ones over here, like COD 4, never played COD 4. Uh, sorry, I don't know what this is. That COD? No, that's not Black Ops 2. I don't know which one that is. Black Ops 1. Here we go. We're gonna get to a good one. Black Ops 1. I really enjoy a lot. This is one of the first. Modern Warfare 3 was my first COD. Um, Black Ops. Black Ops was my second. This is when I really started to learn how to play the game. I think uh, I think it was flip flop though. I know this one came out before Black Ops. I know Modern Warfare came out before Black Ops, but I think this was my very first person shooter game. Like this is the first time I've ever played COD. This is the first time I ever hopped on the sticks. Um, just playing in general, any kind of shooter game. I was more of like a sports, football, car kind of game player like that. Maybe like some fighting games like Mortal Kombat, uh, Tekken, Soul Calibur, if you know any of those games. I was more like that, but this was like my first person shooter Call of Duty game. This one has a special place in my heart. So, this one's probably gonna get ranked higher than what it should be. But I think a lot of people would have this here, anyways. This is a really good game. The maps on the game, the campaign, is very good. One of the best campaign, in my opinion, of all time. Uh, really good game. Really good game. Had a lot of fun on this game. This is my first multiplayer. The camos on the guns, all kinds of stuff, man. We're just talking about the whole game in general. Zombies was really good. Just everything about this game was just the best. It was complete. It was just a complete game. Never played this one. Never played Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 3. Now, Modern Warfare 3 holds a special spot in my heart too. Campaign is outstanding as well. The guns, the little what you call it? What is that called when they it's not multiplayer. You're like playing against bots. It's like zombies, but it's people instead. It's like you're playing against people. There's waves, the first wave, second wave, all that kind of stuff. I used to play that a lot with my brother back in the day. Rust. I mean, not Rust. Dome. This is where Dome was born. Uh, just a beautiful, beautiful game. Had a lot of fun. I think this goes in A as well. Modern Warfare 3 is one of the best of all time. I remember I got this game on Christmas. I was playing the campaign on Christmas, and at the time, the graphics are really good. And this is when they had that little on the campaign. They had the war in, I think it was in New York, and it was like, man, this is so cool. And it was just like, one of those things as a kid where it brought a lot of joy. I played World at War a long time ago, like after it came out, after it was new. It was like way after I played it. And I actually had a lot of fun on this game. You know, the zombies. I think this game had zombies. Um, you know, multiplayer. You know, I don't really like the older kind of CODs like World at War, World War Two. You know, those kind of CODs, like the old 1950s, 40s, 60s, all that kind of stuff. But I enjoyed this one a little bit. We're gonna put this one in C. Um, it was okay. AW. Now we're gonna go to AW. AW was really not my type of thing. I didn't really like the jetpack CODs, so you know, it's just wasn't for me. You know, some people really like those ones. Some people really like the futuristic jetpack CODs. Not me, not me. AW was cool. That's when they had the crates, the black market kind of thing where you can open crates and get skins and gun camos for free by opening the packs and doing that kind of stuff. So that was a really cool aspect of the game. The zombies, they had zombies in that game. I mean, it was good. Infected, it was okay. I'll put this in C tier. I had some fun on that game, but for the most part, I didn't really like that. Same thing with Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is a jetpack COD. Didn't really like it that much. I didn't play it a whole lot, but when I did, it just was, yeah, it's all right. So I think I'm gonna put this here, C tier. The top of C tier. Advanced Warfare is gonna be mid, C tier as well. Cold War. Now this is a game that I had some fun on. Like I actually enjoyed this game a little bit. It was during a time where a lot of other things were taking over the scene. It was not really the main aspect or the main looked at important point of Call of Duty. Usually the multiplayer and zombies and all that kind of stuff is a main point. Like for these games, there was no war zone. There was no battle royale. There was none of that. So the multiplayer, the zombies, was the main point of this game. And everybody was playing that. Everybody was involved and invested in that. During this time of Cold War, Warzone was out. People were invested in many different things other than the multiplayer, the zombies, the campaign, and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like it got taken away, got watered down a little bit. But this game was really good. The TTK, I liked. The guns that came along with this game, I really liked. Especially in Warzone. They had some great guns. The C58, the EM2, the OTS, the Bullfrog. It had so many different guns coming from Cold War that were really good in my opinion. And it just kind of got pushed to the side because of Warzone and how good Warzone was, how great it was, how many people joined that scene. But the zombies were good. The movement was pretty good. It's better than what we have now in Modern Warfare 2. The camos were pretty good. The dark matter, the purple dark matter, the diamond. The ranked play, the ranked multiplayer was pretty good. I had some fun playing that, and I really think this goes into B tier. This game wasn't really a bad game in my opinion. It really wasn't. The campaign was okay. It wasn't that good, but I think this deserves to go in B tier. A lot of people need to maybe go back and revisit this game and go play it and see how good it is compared to what we have now. I feel like that's really the playing field that we have, because Warzone was so good for a period of time that everything besides Warzone felt like a disappointment or a letdown in the Call of Duty community. That's how good Warzone was, and that's how much we expected from it. But now that things have kind of changed and slowed down, Modern Warfare 2 is a really horrible game in my opinion. I feel like it really has changed how we view things in our perspective, and how good things were back in those times. So I think it really deserves to be in B tier. I don't think it was a bad game. I just think it caught a little bit of a slack. I think it was just the wrong place, wrong time for this game to come out, and that's why it felt like it wasn't, whoops, as good as it should have been. But I put this in B tier. Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2, if I didn't have such a good time, you know, being able to play with my brother and my cousins, and just having a great time on ranked, you know, not really because of the gameplay or how the game played, but you know, just the memories and times that I put into this game. You know, if you look at my YouTube, a lot of my newest videos are multiplayer ranked. You know, I really dabbled in the ranked community, and I really, you know, started doing that. You know, Warzone fell off. It just really wasn't any fun to me anymore. I was really relatively a Warzone player during the Modern Warfare area in 2019. You know, I played just Warzone. I didn't really play multiplayer. I didn't really play ranked. But you know, the movement here, Warzone 2 and all that kind of stuff is really not been my taste and my speed, and a lot of people can relate to that. So I dabbled into the multiplayer. I dabbled into ranked, and you know, the memories, the times that I had, the videos that I've posted, I have really held a special place in my heart, and you know, that's why I have to put this game at C. But if it wasn't for that, you know, if I didn't start doing the YouTube thing again, I'd probably put it D, maybe F. That's how bad it was. The movement, you know, they just didn't really care about this game, or what it went into it. I think we got, you know, the movement was really bad for a long period of time before I really started playing it consistently again. They started fixing the movement maybe 6 months after the game was already released. So just didn't really care about the game. I know that I think Modern Warfare 2, this one, is sold a lot of copies and is the most sold game this year or last year in terms of the gaming community. But that's just because solely based off the name. The game was horrible. A lot of people can relate. A lot of people can tell you that. COD has really died down because of you know, what they were doing and what they did with this game. It's really sad, and but I hope the future is bright. I hope things change in Modern Warfare 3. But let's get back to the video. I don't really know what this one is. Never seen that. Never seen this one. Vanguard. Vanguard. Like I said, I don't really like those old school kind of CODs, like the model, like the World War II type CODs. Like I don't really like those. They're not really my type. Just like the jetpack ones. But I mean, it was okay. I think maybe it caught a little bit of slack, just like Cold War, because of the time period it was released. I think this game was a little rushed and like not really. This is not really the main point of COD at this point. It was Warzone. Warzone was the big thing. Warzone was the main focus for Call of Duty, and these CODs kind of got neglected. But I mean, it was an okay game. I put it at C. I don't think I could put it anywhere more than C. I think I'll put it right here. It's just because Black Ops 3 had good zombies. You know, the game wasn't that bad. It's just my personal opinion. I can't put it higher than C, but I think they're better than these CODs for sure, hands down. Vanguard was okay. I mean, it was all right. It was playable. Warzone in general, all kinds of Warzone, especially OG Warzone, Verdansk, Rebirth, those kind of days, like early Rebirth, even at like peak Rebirth, like when you know, even when the new Caldera map came out. You know, Warzone is S tier. Call of Duty, S tier, has to be. You know, I think it really rejuvenized and revived Call of Duty's career as a brand. Like this is the most like peak time in COD. You know, they have a free battle royale. They come up with a free battle royale. The movement was great. You know, of course there was bugs. There's cheaters, broken guns that graphics are broken. PS5, PS4 players they're not able to see their guns or use the buy stations or get the loadouts. There was all kinds of stuff going wrong with this game. This game wasn't perfect at all, but I mean, besides all of that, this is the perfect, time. So many creators, so many uh, influencers came from this game. A lot of people started watching people play Warzone. A lot of people on YouTube, Twitch. I feel like Twitch, those kind of YouTube is YouTube. It's the big platform, but I feel like a lot of its revenue came from Warzone as well, and put Warzone back on the map. A lot of people who've never played Call of Duty ever in their life started playing Warzone and started getting into the Call of Duty community because of Warzone. I feel like it's gained a lot of new followers and a lot of new people just solely based off Warzone. So just off of that, Warzone is legendary, especially the first one in my opinion. It's not really a Call of Duty game, but it technically is, and I think it's one of the best of all time, if not the best. From a business standpoint and from a player standpoint, just experiencing that moment in time. It's just one of those things where you had to be in that moment to realize how great and how, like, now we can look back at it and realize how goated and how great that time was, because it's over now. In the moment it was kind of like we're living in the moment. We don't really know what we have until it, it's that one saying, you don't really know what you have until it's gone. And this is a peak great time in Warzone, and I don't think we'll ever be able to reach that status and that height. We will try to always get that high of being in that moment like we were in this time period, but I don't think we'll ever have that time where it's ever going to be like this again. They can bring Rebirth back, they can bring Verdansk, they can do all this kind of stuff to try to replicate it, but when it first was new and it was that thing to do in the time period, it just can't be matched. It will go down as one of the greatest times in history, along with the Fortnite times. World at War, I don't know what this one is. We kind of did World at War. World War II, I played a little bit of this game. Like I said, with the World War II and the World at War CODs, mid. We'll do this. Look, we'll do this here. We'll do that, and then we'll put Advanced Warfare, and we'll do like that. Yeah. So this is my C tier ranking. This is from the best C tier to the worst. Modern Warfare, I think this is remastered. I never played that. Mobile, I don't know what that is. Ghost holds like a weird thing in my heart. Like it really does. Like Ghost is trash to me, but it's like it was fun to me at the same time. I really have fun playing Infected on Ghost. Infected on Ghost was one of my favorite things to play. I really enjoyed doing that. Like that was one of the main things that I played on Ghost. The Honey Badger, crazy gun on Ghost. It was good. I mean, I could put it here. I could put it C tier. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it or love it, but I mean, I didn't hate it, so I mean, that's why it's here. Actually, I'm gonna put this here. This game wasn't good at all. I'm gonna put this here too. Infinite Warfare, didn't play. Thank God I didn't waste my money on that game. I heard it was terrible. Black Ops 2, you just had to be there. You had to be there. If you were there, you know. No explaining needed. If you were there in that time period of this game, you know. You know. You just had to be there. This game was the best. This might be the best Call of Duty game, like actual game We're not talking about battle royale. We're talking about game, ever, ever. In my opinion, this is the best Call of Duty game ever. Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty ever. The camos, the guns, the maps, the campaign, everything about it. It's just a beautiful game. Beautiful game. The ballista, quick scoping time in that period was fun. You could create your own emblems and do crazy stuff. People used to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Um, Peacekeeper, one of my favorite guns. The MP7, one of my favorite guns in that game. The PDW, one of my favorite guns as well. Just a beautiful game. I really enjoyed this game. You just had to be there. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. But I really feel bad for people who weren't in that time period. If you try to go play the game now, it's like watching an old movie. That's like when you watch a movie from I'm a little bit younger, so I can say like 2006 with graphics to watching a movie now. It's like night and day. You're like, these graphics suck. Like this is not what I was expecting. This was way better back when I was watching it the first time. Like now it's like it's like that with the game. But yeah, in my opinion, it's one of the best CODs in ever. Black Ops 4. Now, this is a controversial one. It's a controversial one. This is why I say this is my own personal opinion, because this goes in S tier in my opinion. The camos, it's kind of like a knockoff version, or like a poor man's version of Black Ops 2. A lot of the maps, a lot of the guns come from here. But shoot, man, I had a great time on this game. I had a lot of great times on this game, and I just recently revisited this game, and I was playing it the other day, and I had that same fun. The movement is great, the gunplay is great, the score streaks are great. It might be overpowered at times, but it was fun, man. The specialists are great. I love specialists. This COD is pretty much Black Ops 3, but with no jetpacks. And it was, for me, it was great. The camos, these might be the camos in this game might be the best camos of all time. In my opinion, they are. They have the best camos of all time. The reactive camos that they brought back were genius. This is before they started doing what they do now, where you have to buy bundles and you have to buy camos. In order to have the best camos, you have to buy it. No, they had the black market, similar to Infinity Warfare, where you can get camos for free out of bundles, out of boxes. You get the box, it randomly gives you whatever thing that comes in it, and sometimes you get rewarded with great camos. Sometimes you get rewarded with great skins. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get like some generic things, but that's besides the point. I think that really builds up an excitement factor for people. It incentivizes people to play, and it was fun for me. That I was able to get free camos out of good camos at sometimes from this game, and this game was really good, man. I really love this game so much. If you never played this game, or if you don't remember how good this game is, I advise you to go play it. That shit was fun, man. Strike Team, I don't know what that is. COD Heroes, I don't know what that is. This is COD Mobile. COD Mobile is actually a really good game. I haven't played it since it came out with the new engine and the new game. But I played the old COD Mobile. It's fun, man. For a mobile game, for mobile COD, it's crazy how much they put into the game. Is how crazy that you can actually, like, what you can do. It's actually ridiculous, like how advanced, and like how much you're playing on your cell phone. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, like how similar it is to a real COD. and like how much you can do and how it's just ridiculous. These are DS. I don't know why they have DS. I've never played COD on DS, so I'm gonna put those in there. Call of Duty Zombies. I don't know what that is either. Warzone 2. Warzone 2 has to go in F tier. Has to. In my opinion, it's just terrible. It's terrible. I don't like it. I hate it. This is my first F tier. I tried to play it. I tried to give it chances, but I just can't. I can't. I can't play this over an hour. It's really sad. It's really terrible because I really love playing Warzone. Warzone was one of my favorite things to do, one of my favorite things to play, but it's just terrible. I don't like any. I don't like it. I don't like the maps. Vondo is cool. I can play Vondo, but I can't play it for long. It's just not. It's not for me. It has to go on F tier. You know, it's total night and day from Warzone 1 to Warzone 2. Going from this to this, it's just a total game changer. It's like night and day. That's why this is here and this is here, because it's so polar opposite. It's so polar opposite in my opinion, and it's just terrible. A lot of people think the same. Maybe not this far down, but it's just not a good game. And it's comparable to Warzone 1. It's just not. It's not even in the same stratosphere. Modern Warfare 2019. Modern Warfare 2019 has to go S tier. Everything this game has provided. A lot of this stuff was on accident. The movement wasn't made to be how it was. People found loopholes in the movement, the slide canceling. That wasn't something that was an original. Like, oh, we brought slide canceling into the game for this and that. People got creative, but that's the whole point of this game being an S tier. This created so much diversity and so much creativity with the movement and how the game plays and all that kinds of stuff, that it translated to Warzone, and that's why Warzone became so great, because it ran on the same engine as Modern Warfare. The multiplayer search and destroy was a really big thing. I got into the search and destroy community for a bit there, and I had a lot of fun. Camos were okay. The guns, the Growl, the Kilo, the MP5. A lot of different guns. The Car 98. One of the best Warzone guns. One of the best snipers of all time, in my opinion. The best sniper of all time. It's not really a sniper. It's a marksman rifle, but I don't care. We're putting it in the column of snipers. So it's the best of all time, especially in Warzone history. This game was outstanding. This game is amazing. This game is so good. A game is good when people are still playing it to this day. You got a lot of people playing this game and having fun. Like, it doesn't feel like an old game. It doesn't feel outdated. You still feel like it's brand new. You still feel like it's the first time, like it's still in season when you play this game. So it has to go in S tier for me. It came at a crucial time in history as well. 2019, 2020 is when the pandemic hit. A lot of people were stuck in their houses, and this was the game to play. This was the game that people hopped on. There's also other games that people hopped on, but like, for the Call of Duty community, for the Call of Duty world, this was the game that people got stuck playing with, and it really grew on people. The creativity that this game brought out of people was otherworldly, and just based on that, it deserves to be in S tier. Let me know if you guys agree with the ranking that I've given. What should change? What you think is S tier? What you think is in your opinion, what is your guys's best Call of Duty of all time. Please comment down below. Let me know. I want to know what people think. Uh, for somebody, it could be Warzone. For somebody, it could be uh, Modern Warfare 3. Some people, it could be Black Ops. Some people, it could be Black Ops 2. Some people, it could be COD Mobile. Some people could be Modern Warfare 2 this year. So I'm just curious to know what you guys think. This is my list, though, from top to bottom, what I think. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.